Good morning and welcome to the Saturday Morning Intention. Okay, let's get this computer set up. If you could find a place for the next 30 minutes or so where you could sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be really good. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve, float away. And take the next breath in. Fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, if you could feel like you're sinking into the earth, into the safe arms of Pachamama, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart and exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to focus on the body. Give it some attention. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. You could put your awareness right now to your feet. And just ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving your feet into the ground, into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we focus on our ankles and our shins and our calves and our knees. Everything just relaxes. Upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything loosen. And then we focus on our inner organs, our rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything loosens, softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention to the skin of our scalp. Sometimes tension hides pretty well up here. So we're just going to allow it to release, loosen. Feel like your ears can wiggle. And move down to the jaw. And allow it to release. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then focus on your eyelids and see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax. And we ask our left brain to relax at this time. And now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do for us on our behalf, all the time. We're going to invite them to have a seat on the couch now and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Today we're going to use the element of air to help us deal with them. Imagine yourself outside on the ground looking up at the sky, seeing all your thoughts projected like movies up there. And they're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. So I want you to notice them or observe them, but just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged. Just witness. And if you do get caught, dragged away on a little bit of a wild ride with your thoughts, that's okay, that happens, it's natural. As soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what you're doing. You can use my voice as a guide, you can use your breath, just the practice of gently bringing yourself back. Now, if you are on the ground observing your thoughts up in the sky, that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than this. We're going to explore that a little bit here. But first, we're going to take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to experience this viscerally. I want you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down. And as you land in front of the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of it. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or a wall has been built. And this is normal and natural too. We all develop strategies to protect ourselves. What I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have a full access VIP backstage pass to it at all times. So go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. And if you're like me, perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. Picture yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You're so safe and secure. You feel so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the constant denominator, the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception now and experience our energy body or our light body. As you look down at your hands inside your heart, I want you to see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody is a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the nexus. It goes by many names. Doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it is just really total connection. And that's what we want. I'd like you to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. We're all one being, part of the same light. We're all the same pie, bringing slightly different flavors to the same pie. One of the things you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point, you will all experience on every level that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. Now, this nexus is a very powerful place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, of incredible capacity to create, and we're going to take advantage of that in a moment. But you also have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. Now we're going to go ahead and create a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to go ahead and envision right now the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core we all want the same things, but I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start with our health. Everybody wants good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with grace and ease. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like a weight's been lifted, like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its perfect, natural, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your friends and your family. Witness the looks of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it to your community. And then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. And now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift all of humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode right now. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for our comfort too. Perhaps we have enough to travel around every once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources we need to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us was seeded with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love, but deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so we're being fulfilled on many levels when we're walking our path. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay. We're going to generate the feelings surrounding that and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness, of completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of your day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire planet. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we're living on a planet that's free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this incredible life together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. I'm feeling my heart just expanding with joy. Feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. So beautiful. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, the lights behind their eyes. Incredible. And let's intend one more thing while we're here. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody is feeling connected. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed and the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, this all just falls away. And we naturally adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm feeling all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere, transforming into these higher resonance frequencies that are more in alignment with who we really are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all the connections cleansing, clearing, opening up between us. Communication flowing. What an incredible atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I just want you to stop in your shoes right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Whether you're out frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're at a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, seeing your children and your grandchildren thrive, or you're out for a bike ride on a nice spring day with a cool breeze on your cheek. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I just want you to stop and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And now let's connect with a bit of gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you for all my lessons. Thank you for this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, this fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and energy and love, healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful reality you've created and build it up as an energy ball in our centers right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life. And then soak it with the elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy, and then we're going to release and share it with the world. Ready? Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Fill yourself back up with healing and energy, light, love. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. And shift your limbs around a little. When you're ready, also come back into the room, open your eyes. And just notice how you feel. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point in your day with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do the practice, so we can do it on demand. And eventually we won't even have to try anymore. We just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we really are. Creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together exponentially by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it's all works, it's all good. Have an excellent Saturday. Tune in to your inner eye today. Check out what's going on inside. And notice that light that's always there. Maybe allow it to peek out a little bit and shine out. Have a great day. We'll see you for the shorter intention this evening.